How we doing, everyone? I trust you've been safe and well and training hard. And what a weekend was the I Compete Natural Muscle and Model State Championships held right here in the western suburbs out in Hoppers Crossing. Absolutely amazing event. There were a few hundred people that came to watch, and then 700 competitors from across the state came to battle it out for who had the best physique. And congratulations to everyone who put their right foot forward and got on stage. It's a big step doing, even if people didn't win, going through that process alone. You're the best of the best, and that's something to be proud of. I think the institution itself, the I Compete Natural organization, is really focused on that as well. It's not just about taking out first place. It's also about being there, being present, and battling it out. As many of you saw, this was the first competition I've entered. I've been training for a few years, and I thought I'd throw my hat in the ring, and I came out with a place, which was pretty good, state champion for the first time. I went into that knowing that I had a lot of flaws. As someone who has trained for a long time, I also did a lot of marathon running, which impacted my leg development currently while I switched to bodybuilding. But it was today, or that weekend, was more about the experience and learning and have going through that process. Because it's one thing to pose in front of a mirror, pose in front of your friends. But one thing I found, and I sort of anticipated going into it, is that once you're in front of a crowd, it's a totally different ball game. Look, I remember standing on that stage in that first round, I was shaking like as a nervous wreck because you literally are standing in front of hundreds of people and a panel of judges who are assessing you on the way you look and the way you stand and the way you're presenting yourself. And I think for anyone, it's a hard thing to do. So it's good to get that experience going through. I've already started building for next year with the floors, rear delts, legs. I think there are a couple of the core issues that I really need to focus in on, and posing. Posing could always do work. In this sport, it's very different to other sports where who's the fastest runner, who can jump the highest. You could have the best rig on stage, but if you don't pull your poses off right, you're not going to win. So there's a whole package that gets taken into consideration, and I think getting that experience in those amateur classes is really worth it. Congratulations to everyone who did participate, and big shout out to all those who came first, representing their state. Absolutely amazing, and some of the guys there that I was watching. We sat there watching each round. It's just amazing. Some of the blokes that train in the same gym as me, some people that I know, it was just great seeing them in that light. The women's on the Sunday again, a massive event as well. I think it was just overall amazing. And now that we're back into business, I suppose the world itself after coming out of COVID, we're seeing more and more people get involved in the sport. The health and well-being sector is starting to come back, which is great. Health needs to be a priority for everyone's life. And the thing I like about the muscle and model championships in this field of sport is that it's more than just the players that get fit. Like if you look at other sports, it's got a lot of spectators, but the spectators can't particularly get involved as much as they can with bodybuilding. Like this is a sector where you can follow someone online, you can listen to their tips and training advice, and you can also participate in their journey at the same time and follow them along, and not only just support them but also boost your own health and well-being at the same time. You can't do that with many other sports. It's a great thing to be able to access you know equipment and things after hours. We're in the age now where gyms are open 24/7. you know if you look at sporting clubs, they're only open certain times, and if you've got kids working, you can pretty much cast yourself out being able to play a lot of the sports that are in the community. Whereas uh, bodybuilding, muscle building, fitness, physique, all that kind of stuff can be done in your garage, can be done with mates. It's a lot easier, it's a lot more engaging. And I think that really showed at the event this weekend. There was a few hundred people, like I said, that came to view. 700 competitors. A lot of people take this seriously because it is a serious sport. Overall, magnificent event. Love to see it continue to grow, especially out here in the western suburbs. We need something like this around sport, alternative sport. as the older institutional sports, they're still important. People still play, still participate, but we need other avenues of release and fun, I guess, just in general, and ways to get people active and moving. Um, but yeah, shout out to Tony Lanciano. He did a fantastic job emceeing the event. How he does it for 2 whole days, leading up the whole thing. It's just amazing. But it was great to see. I'd urge everyone to come along. If you're looking to get tickets, Tony's got a giveaway going on at the moment. I'll pop it in the links. All you got to do is share his post and tag a few mates in there. Come along, support your favorite athletes, and get involved. This could be the commencement of your own health journey and story in the sector. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to check out my website and pick up your own Valone supplements. It's a business built here in the West, and we've got a bit of an important announcement coming out soon, but we'll keep that under wraps. So you can check me out at www.valone.com.au. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.